The situation is a situation. I'm sure you all have heard a bit about Yu-Gi-Oh. You got your dark magicians, your blue eyes white dragons, your Yugis, your Kaibas, and they duel with the little thing on their wrist. Sometimes they're up in a stadium. But what happens when there's a grudge match? Well, they just get out there and do it. But what happens if there's a grudge match in real life? Well, we have a situation of a Yu Gi Oh! Grudge match in real life over the internet. It's an insane situation, and we're going to be looking at DevTCG and his side of the drama. I'm telling you now, the situation is very crazy. So we just got to get right into it. Balls deep, nuts in the water, and yeah, let's get into it.
Welcome back, everybody. It's DevTCG, and we're just here showcasing a video of me kicking my friend Yin's ass.
Whoa! Already getting out with the big boy talk. He's got his britches pulled up by his bootstraps. I don't know if he's wearing boots, but let's pretend he is. And he's coming in swinging, saying such words as ass.
Look at this. Look at my hand going first. This is a terrible hand going first. Look at this. He's trying to act very silly.
Terrible hand going first. You can't see the two of the cards. He has to use the ash blossom before you can see the third card. You can clearly see it's a card called Infinite Impermanence. His opponent, Onion, in this situation, is on a deck called White Forest. And if you don't know anything about White Forest, is that if you can't stop its combo, you're dead. It's like trying to stop the Terminator. It's not happening. If you can't stop that combo, you're not stopping it ever. Personally, I would just stop the combo. I would just open Bestials and Bestial the hell out of them. But it doesn't seem Dev TCG is very lucky. But he did open Droll, and that may be enough.
It's not resolving, little bro. You're tiny. Oh my goddamn heart rate is up. You're crying, little baby. It's not happening.
And you can see he's going to main 2, setting a card in phase. He swung for a bit of damage, 1500. Dev sets 3, passes, has the Ash for another starter. We go in battle. We getting in there with the Sylvie of the White Forest. She's getting in there like me getting into a juicy burger on a Friday afternoon that my grandma made, and it's very good, I'm telling you. But now he's showing off his cards.
Oh, Ford, look at that. Fucking basking, you know? Just fucking basking.
He's doing a little bit of a card spread, flexing his collection, but his camera right now it has a worse quality than the Piranha Plant Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which I didn't even think that was a legal resolution in 2025. This somehow looks a little bit worse. You can't barely tell what cards those are. Like, let's see. Let's go back a little bit. Try to see if we can make out what some of these are. He's got some monsters, some spells. They're very shiny. Go back a little further.
Fucking basking.
Yeah, I can't tell what those are at all. Is that a droll? Maybe that's a droll. Droll. But he's flexing off all of his cards, his fat stacks of cash. I could probably try and find the Mr. Krabs in my locals and give him 62 cents, get a common lava golem, and completely decimate any board of ultimate rares and starlights with ease, then kill my opponent.
Four bitch and still being better than you.
He's speaking some big words like calling him a bitch. And there's some magic cards. The SpongeBob Command Tower. SpongeBob is very awesome. The SpongeBob Secret Lair is amazing. It's hilarious. We have a counter spell with the chicken thing. Counter target spell. And we can see the gameplay going on back here. You could see every play getting stopped. He's spreading his cash. What is that? Like Canadian money? $2 bills? I can't tell because this camera has the quality of the Nintendo Piranha Plant Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
But if you guys want me to take competitive Yu-Gi-Oh seriously, make sure you guys tell Slapwave to comment, I'm his daddy, below this. If he does, I'll go to the Rochester Regional and probably fucking go X and 6. Okay.
He's talking such big words. Yeah, he's saying he's going to go X and 6, which in Yu-Gi-Oh terms that means he's going to absolutely lose. Now, he's told Slapwave to comment that he is his daddy. Let's see if Slapwave actually did it. He did it. Amazing work. Peak content, peak drama. The grudge match is amazing. We have Onion here saying how this is a very disgusting video, does nothing but incite hate, and the community already heard enough by it. Very disgusting. I personally think the DevTCG situation is a situation. It is very funny, but I can see why some people disagree with it, especially Onion. This was definitely a situation of all time. Now, there is some missing context here. As you can see, there was only one duel. And usually, Yu-Gi-Oh! Operates on a best of 3. We don't have the replays, but we can confirm that Devin went 1-2. Not 2-1, that would mean he won, but 1-2 because he lost. He was talking very big game and he ended up losing. Now, is this a very big deal? Yes, this is a very serious situation. It's almost like when at my high school we had the lockdown drill and they needed us to take it very seriously because what if the actual thing happened? Thankfully, the actual thing never happened, but we had to take it very seriously. This is how we need to treat this. The DevTCG situation is very crazy. It's absurd. These people are absolute lunatics. I'd say there's some shenanigans going on, a little bit of cherry picking. Taking those cherries off the tree, putting them in the basket, and then washing them. Maybe wash your ass with that same water too, and then go into town on those cherries. Fortunately, we have context. It's missing, but we do know the context is that he lost this match. He lost the grudge match. He was not the anime protagonist, Yugimoto, king of games type of guy. That's all I have for this one. See ya.